Okay, hi everyone. My name is Alma. I'm 21 years old and currently I'm studying food technology in. Wait, do you hear my mom is calling me? Wait a minute, all right, I'll be back. Okay, wait. Hi again. It's me, Alma. I'm 26 years old and currently I'm working as a learning designer. And wait, my boss is calling me. Okay, I will be back again, I promise. Okay, all right, wait a minute. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh, sorry, I thought this was for my YouTube video. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Alma. I'm still 26 years old. I really want to tell you more about my life, but I'm afraid I cannot because work is waiting. But I will pass it to my next version of Alma. See ya. Okay, hello everyone. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Okay, so I have a very big task from my my previous version that I should tell you guys more about my life. So welcome to the menu of my life. Woo! Okay, so before I jump into talking a lot of about my life, but I want to know yours too. So I need you all to just unmute yourself. It's okay because I'm afraid I cannot see your text, but I need you to unmute yourself and tell me what is your favorite food. Could be burger, French fries, hot dog, or anything that you like. Tell
Chicken
me.
rice. Chicken
Chicken rice,
rice.
okay. Chicken rice, okay. Anything else? Anyone? What is your
Butter
favorite?
chicken.
Butter chicken. Okay.
For myself, it's pasta.
Oh, pasta. Oh, I love that. Okay.
Satay.
Okay. Okay. Miss Umo, I think I haven't heard your voice.
Well, for me, I love me ayam,
Oh, me, I love that.
Indonesian food.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. So, no one asking me what is my favorite food.
What is
Yeah.
your
What
favorite
is
What
food?
is your
yours?
favorite food?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. One of my favorite food is burger. I love burgers so much. Like, I love burger. But do you know what is inside a burger? You know, there is the ingredients of a burger. You know, there's the bun, right? The structure that holds every ingredients together, right? The bun, and then there is the patty, which is the core or the main ingredients of a burger. And then there is the cheese, which can add the richness of the flavor. And then there is the vegetable, to balance everything. And then there's the sauce, which is the unexpected flavor, whether you can make it spicy, less spicy, savory. So I think that my life is kind of like that. My life is full of ingredients. So I want to share with you the ingredients of my life through the menu of my life. Okay, applause. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Hey.
Okay, so there are three ingredients that can create one dish in my life, and I want to show you the recipe. Well, you cannot tell anyone because it's a recipe, and a recipe is a secret, okay? So don't tell anyone. Okay, this is the recipe card of my life because I know that we all know that every good dish will start with a recipe, right? You cannot create a good dish without a recipe. Uh, we want the taste to be consistent, so we need the recipe. For my life, the recipe card, there are a few things for the recipe card. The first one is the raw material, which is the background, the foundation. And the next one is the process, which is the research and development. The third one is the surprise flavor, you know, the unexpected flavor. And the last one is the dish, which is the result. So I need you to unmute yourself again. What do you think from the point of view when you read the four recipe card, which one is the most interesting?
Neighbor.
The dish.
The dish, okay.
Surprise flavor.
The surprise
Yang
flavor,
boleh eksak nanti.
The process.
The
the
process.
process. Anything else? I guess everyone think the most favorite is process, the surprise flavor, the dish. And I want to share more each one of these. So let's go one by one, okay? The first one is the raw material. You cannot cook without knowing your raw material, right? For example, you want to create a fried rice, but you don't know the ingredients of a fried rice. Then you just create a plain rice, right? So in my life, the raw material would be when I was studying food technology back in the university. So when I was studying food technology, I was curious enough about what things are made of, especially in food. It's not like, oh, I want to know what is in the inside of a taco. It's made of tortilla wrap, beef or chicken, tomato, lettuce, onions, and so on. But it's way deeper than that. It's in the molecular level. So from that curiosity became the foundation of everything that I do right now. It always start with what if I did this? What if I did that? What is this? What is that? And so on. And after I finished the university, I learned that every ingredient has its own function. Well, in my life, the ingredients are the sadness, the happiness, the problems, the tears, the smiles, the laugh. I believe that every ingredient in my life has its own function. And that leads me to this one. Not all ingredients are meant to stay forever. Some have a shelf life. Well, some problems of my life stay forever. Some are solved, but what matter is what they contributed while they were there. Okay. Next is the process. A good dish takes trial and error. In food industry or in our industry itself, we did a lot of trial and error, right, to create a good product. Well, I want to share you a little bit about my life. When I was in food technology, when I was studying in food technology, I try to understand how things work at a molecular level, just as I said before. And I also designing processes so that the output is consistent and quality control. I also do some testing, observing, and adjusting. Meanwhile, right now, as a learning designer, I also understanding how people absorb and retain knowledge. I am designing learning experiences so that the outcome is consistent and meaningful. And I also did a lot of testing, observing, and adjusting. So, can you spot the difference between food technology and learning designer? Yeah, neither can
Yes.
I. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Schaeffel. Okay. Yeah, I cannot see the difference because in food technology, I learn how to turn raw ingredients into something nourishing, into something presentable, into something great, something tasty. Meanwhile, right now in learning design, I pretty much did the same thing. It's just with knowledge instead of food. So, I want to tell you a story. Back when I was in the final year, I created something that helped children out there. So create a snack for the children who suffer from stunting and to prevent them from stunting. So basically, I extract the protein content from a sorghum. If you know sorghum, it's kind of a wheat. I extracted the protein content and then I added to a stack to a biscuit and I delivered to the children who is suffering from stunting. Meanwhile, right now as a learning design, I also help people. I also help the children, the adults to gain more knowledge, right? So the vision are the same. That's why, although there's a huge gap between food technology and learning design, we all know that there's these are the two different industry, right? But I feel like somehow there's the connection between food technology and learning design, which is I help people and I create big impact for people out there. Next is the surprise flavor. Okay. This is the ingredient that nobody expected. I did not expect this also. So you know that my background is in food technology, right? So I know a little bit the science behind the food. And then right now I try to learn how people learn. And the last one is I love to communicate to the public. I love to communicate to other people. I'm not practitioner in public speaking, but I try to learn more about public speaking, but I love to communicate. And the surprise flavor of my life would be content creating, especially in food. Yay! And in content creating, when I create content, I'm making knowledge delicious. Okay, so I'm designing it so that it is enjoyable to consume. Well, for me, from this surprise flavor, I just know that I'm not going to ignore the unexpected ingredient anymore because it might be the best part of the dish. Because this triangle is the most thing that I love today until today. It's not like I have 1 million followers, no, but I'm trying to. But I really love this surprise flavor. Okay. Next is the dish. You're probably wondering, right? What does the dish look like? Is it presentable, looking good, looking tasty, and so on? Well, this is also the result, right, from the raw ingredients, from the process, from the surprise flavor. What is the dish looks like? The result is drum, well, drum. I'm still cooking right now. I don't know what the final dish looks like yet, but I think that's the whole point of this because the most established product will go through continuous improvement. And I consider my life as the same as that. And I want to stop trying to follow a fixed recipe. I want to stop comparing my life to someone's path because I believe that everyone has their own good path. And I also believe that the most interesting dishes will came from improvisation and unexpectedly, of course. And I want to put a lot of trust in that process. I'm still young, I'm still in a very active age, I'm still learning and I'm still developing. And also, I also still don't know what is the dish looks like. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for participating in the menu of my life. I hope it helps for everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next session.